Okay, we're ready to begin 1.1, your summer unit. We'll start with section 1.1. Forgive my whiteouts, I've been having trouble with the video, so I had to start over. First thing I want you to pay attention to is how you're going to record your work. I do not want the practice worksheet. I want a record of your practice. Name, date, and assignment in the upper right-hand corner. I put this title in here really for your benefit. It's not necessary. It's helpful. And you should have read the study guide about points, lines, and planes. This is absolutely the foundation of your geometry work, understanding vocabulary, understanding notation, understanding diagrams. So I have copied the diagram, and I would expect you to do so. And the very first thing we're asked for is another name for line, PN. That's how you read it. This symbol with the arrows in two directions is a line. So I find line PN and note that if this is the plane, this little dash here is indicating that this line is coming straight down through from above. So what would be another name for that line? Well, I could name it a lowercase l. That's also a way to name a line all by itself. I could name it line NR, and in that case, I need to put the 2 points and the symbol. Any 2 points define a line. You could name it line NP. That works as well. Not as creative, perhaps, but accurate. Another name for plane, Q. So this uppercase italicized, hard to tell, Q is a way to name a plane. Now, a plane does go on forever, but we have to indicate it by almost drawing this sort of piece of paper in perspective. And if I want to identify a plane, I need at least 3 points, because if I just said plane FN, all that gives me is a line. So I need at least 3 points. So I'm going to say plane FMN. So that's telling me that I'm talking about this flat plane. If I said plane MNP, again, since P is above, really, that would be a vertical plane. So I'm talking about this horizontal plane Q, and I'm going to indicate that with those 3 points. Another name for segment, MN, a segment has endpoints, so the only figure equivalent with that would be segment NM. A pair of opposite rays. A ray starts at one point and heads in one direction. I could start at N and go towards T, and I could start at N and go towards M. So a pair of opposite rays would be starting at N and heading towards M, and then starting at N and heading towards T. Those are opposite rays. Name 3 collinear points. Well, that's kind of easy. M, N, and T. They are all on a line, or P, N, and R. That works as well. So I'm going to say P, N, R. They make up a line. Could I draw a line through FMN? No. Or even FMP? No. So I could draw a line through any 2 points, FR, FN, FP, but if I need 3 collinear points, they have to be in a line. And then finally, name a point that is not coplanar with M, N, and P. And I kind of talked about that before. Again, since P is really hovering above here, M, N, and P make up a vertical plane. So the point that I don't see in that plane would be F. And that is what your work should look like when you hand it in.